Over the years, we have helped numerous clients, and I myself personally have also on and off ramped crypto in various countries around the globe. Some of these methods ranging from more difficult options to easier, faster options to on and especially to off ramp your crypto. In this video, I'm going to be diving into what some of these best jurisdictions and bank accounts are so that you can start off ramping your crypto because the time is coming. The first jurisdiction I'm going to dive into is Panama. Panama is a very foreigner friendly jurisdiction where you can open a non resident bank account and you do not need to hold residence permit or a company in the country in order to open this bank account. Now, one of the banks that is recommended is Tower Bank, and Tower Bank is the only bank in Panama that is crypto and fiat friendly, very innovative. However, this is not the preferred method, especially if you're looking to off ramp multiple tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands. This is not going to be the preferred method, especially within Panama. However, if you're looking to off ramp a smaller amount, then Tower Bank can be an interesting option. Now, one caveat that I see with Tower Bank, and this is a bank that I have previously used in order to off ramp crypto. However, they have recently changed their terms of service where you can only send crypto P2P. And also, since Tower Bank is flagged as a crypto friendly bank, if you're looking to send the funds to another bank, especially in another jurisdiction around the globe, then the transfer may very well get rejected because they don't want to deal with a crypto friendly bank. However, Tower Bank is a great option if you're looking for a fiat and crypto friendly account option within Panama. If you're interested in learning more about setting up an account, reach out to us below and we can help to get your account set up in only a few weeks' time, and the process is completely remote. So Tower Bank is a great option. However, it's not going to be the most seamless option, especially if you're needing the funds somewhat soon and you're not wanting the funds to get rejected or frozen within the process. So, an option that we do recommend within Panama that is of more interest if you're looking to off ramp again, a few tens of thousands to a few hundreds of thousands plus in crypto is through our partner fund. Now, we partner with a fund that is fully not only licensed, but also regulated within Panama. We have a lot of clients who sometimes for business expenses, sometimes even for personal monthly expenses, they're looking to off ramp $20,000, $50,000. And we can easily do this to any country in the globe. Now, this is bar sanctioned countries, but even a country like Russia, we do have clients that are sending crypto through this method into a country like Russia, Turkey, to Dubai, Hong Kong. So various countries around the globe. Since it is a licensed and regulated fund, they're going to want to know a little bit more about yourself and where the funds are coming from. But as long as everything is above board, we have never seen any issues with sending multiple hundreds of thousands across the globe. So if you are looking to send higher amounts, get in touch with us. This is a much safer and more recommended option that we highly recommend. And this is all through PAM. So the next option is a lately highly debated option, and that is Zappo Bank. They are based in Gibraltar, and I have been a client with Zappo for quite a few years now. Now, you will hear mixed reviews about this bank. My personal experience has been fairly mediocre, which is a good experience to have with a bank. It has not been above and beyond. However, there have not been any issues with the account. However, you will hear some stories otherwise. What I have seen over the years banking with Zappo is while it is very convenient because you can easily hold both crypto and fiat, and you can even earn cash back in Satoshis, which is very nice and innovative. However, an issue that I have seen with this bank over the years is that there are quite a few changes that come out every 6 to 12 months. So the high volume of changes does somewhat have myself questioning the validity of this bank. However, there has recently been a rather large change to the fee structure of the bank. So in previous years, it was always $150 for the annual membership, which is quite a low price point for a fiat and a crypto friendly bank account that made off ramping crypto across the globe much easier. However, in the last few months, they have notified all current and new clients. So this is changing for those who are new and also those who are current clients that the fee will be waived for the annual fee if the client holds 2 Bitcoin within their account. If you don't hold 2 Bitcoin within your Zappo account, you will be charged $1,000 a year. So this is an interesting on and off ramp option. However, due to the high volume of changes within the accounts that are made very noticeable to the users, along with the change in fee structures, and I don't expect this to be the last change in fee structure, Zappo is a bank that I can recommend, but one that I would not necessarily recommend to do your crypto banking. Another jurisdiction that we have personally used with clients and I have used myself in order to off ramp crypto is through Georgia. Now, Georgia in the past, in order to simply open a bank account, was much more straightforward. With more Russians coming into the country, it has been slightly more difficult, we have seen, in order to obtain a bank account opening in Georgia. Sometimes they're asking for residency, proof of address, additional documentation, whereas in the past, it was much more straightforward. Now, there are services within Georgia that, for a fee, can transfer your crypto and can then send that crypto off ramped to any account in the world. Of course, there is a transaction fee, but as the minimums from what I have seen are quite low, you're going to want to send 2,000, 4,000 US dollars at a time. This is not always going to be the best option for everyone. And of course, you do need that initial bank account opening within Georgia. If you are interested in off ramping your crypto from Georgia or simply having a Georgian bank account, again, reach out to us below. It is a very straightforward process, and we can still help clients to completely remotely open a bank account in a few weeks' time within Georgia. This is not an overnight process. Georgia, they do need specific documentation that they're going to want to see, but it is a process that can still be opened remotely if you are a citizen of certain countries. All in all, if you are looking to off ramp a larger amount of crypto, then the recommended option is going to be through the licensed and regulated fund through Panama. We have seen the best and fastest results through this. And we have quite a few clients who are transferring simply their monthly living expenses through this option. And it's very seamless. And again, it can be sent to almost any country, bar sanctioned countries in the globe. So if you are interested in learning more, reach out to us below and we can help you get that facilitated for you. And if you're already here on the channel, watch the video on the screen now to continue your global citizen optimization journey.